Hello, everyone. Today we are going to do some blessings coming in for you. So go ahead and connect to your guides and let's see what blessings are coming in. I wanted to start with the deep and dangerous deck to see if there's anything we need to let go of or anything Spirit wants to kind of bring out that's a little bit deeper, okay? As always, if you are interested in booking a personal with me, the link to that is in the description box below. Make sure to hit the notification bell because I will be going live every Sunday answering any personal questions from people in the chat. So let's go ahead and get started. If you want to connect to your guides, pause this, have a conversation. But we're going to go ahead and get started. What's some deep and dangerous messages, some deep and dark messages about this blessing coming forward, or like releases for this blessing to come forward? So we're going to go ahead and start here, and then we'll get into some other messages. All right, we have love coming out, all that fire. Do you see that? All right, if you are a fire sign, I just want to say this is even more for you. But nonetheless, this is about you finding your fire. And when this is love, for me, this is like finding that fire within you. You see how she's sitting there? It's like finding that fire within you. What makes you happy? What's your passion? Following that for you, okay? So let's see. All right, we have respect coming through. Oop. And then I was just saying, finding it for you and respect. I feel like that's claiming your respect back. And we have warning coming out. And you know what? Let's just go ahead and pull one extra one for good measure. All right. And we have choice. Okay. And I love that the sword is right there because that always reminds me of the Ace of Swords. So it's like your choice to walk forward into this, to claim your respect, okay? So with the warning coming out, I feel like this is where you have been warned. Sorry if you hear my chair moving so much. I feel like you have been warned about a person or a situation or something where it's like it keeps like hindering your energy or it holds you back and you stay in a situation. It's like you need to make the choice to demand your respect. Like you've seen these warnings, you've seen this, like all these signs of like red flags. I want to call them red flags. And with this love coming out, it's like it's burning your, like, instead of you burning your fire, like it's kind of dimming it out. Like with this person or this situation, whatever this is, like it's dimming your fire. It's like dimming your light, and it's time for you to gain your respect back. Make the choice. Pay attention to those red flags, especially right now too. If you're feeling like off about a person or off about a situation, you really need to pay attention to that because I feel like you're asking for something to come forward. And for some of you, this might be where it's like you have been really unhappy, right? Like you've been unhappy or you've felt uncomfortable, disrespected, not in 100%. Like that's where I feel it's like I'm not there. I'm not 100%. Okay. And with the love and the respect coming out, it's like you need to love and respect yourself so others will love and respect you. And it's not that you don't love and respect yourself, right? But it's like the way that other people treat you and you allow them to still come around. That's what Spirit's talking about. Like you've had warnings, like stop allowing these kind of people in your life. Make the choice to go forward and choose yourself. And some of you, I feel like there could be like, where it's like, well, how do I do that? I feel like there's like a situation where you're in and it's like, well, how do I make that happen? Or how do I do this? Like, I just feel like there's a questioning of how. And I just want you to start putting it out to the universe. Pay attention to those red flags. And if you have to be in a situation for the moment to get you out of something to go into something new, that's understandable, right? But it's time to like kind of put your foot down and like demand respect and like pay attention to the red flags. Like there's a lot of red flags around you. And this is general, this is collective, right? But for me, this is definitely something about like gaining that respect back for you, okay? We have abundance coming in, and there's that cup on there. So we're going to say that this is the Ace of Cups as well. And we have that Ace of Swords right there, like I was just talking about. Okay, so for you, you have some happiness coming forward for you, but it's like make the choice to go forward in the happiness. I kind of want you to like see the truth is kind of what I'm feeling is like pay attention to the red flags and see the truth in this situation, okay? We have connection coming out, and we have birth. I love that. Okay. Pay attention to the warning signs that Spirit is giving you. Pay attention to those red flags that you are seeing. If this is with like a person, if this is with a friend or a situation, or, you know, like you're trying to get somewhere and like there's just like things popping up, like that Spirit trying to warn you. There's something that you're very passionate about, okay? There's something, and it's like the fire within you. It's your heart. It's this happiness, this feeling of like home, connection. You have two like aces coming out, I want to say in this. That's what we're going to take those as, and that would be for me is like clarity, seeing the truth, moving forward from hard times. This is finally having that love come back in, the flow of energy, this flow of happiness, new relationships, new beginnings. Like there's new, and then we have birth. There is something new, but Spirit's like, in order to get to this new, you need to kind of stand your ground. And when people try to overstep that boundary, regardless of who they are, it's time to set your ground. And you don't have to be mean about it. But I just feel like people are like pouring water on your fire, and this is like the wrong way, where this fire is like, you know, fueling your soul, where you need this to like be motivated to move. And it's like, instead of people helping you and like adding wood to it, they're like pouring water on it. And those people, those situations, like we need to remove ourselves. And Spirit's like, connect with me, pay attention to the warning signs that I'm giving you, pay attention to the red flags, those feelings, those intuitive thoughts, like pay attention to that, because I'm trying to create something new for you. And this would be like a new beginning, I feel, more emotionally and like physically, where we're starting something new to build a passion for ourselves. And that's what Spirit wants to talk about, is like that passion, that happiness, that drive, that fire. And let's go ahead and let's pull some more tarot cards and see what else Spirit has to say. All right, we're gonna pull 4 more cards about this blessing from Spirit. Okay, so we have the 2 of Wands. There's that choice again, okay, where there's 2 paths ahead of you. And I really feel like this is like where you have to decide to choose yourself. You have to decide to make yourself happy. And Spirit's like, I'm putting things in your way. I'm giving you signs. I'm giving you connections. I'm giving you thoughts. I'm giving you visions. You need to choose to listen to me, because I'm trying to lead you to a greener, like the grass is greener on the other side. It's like I'm trying to lead you down the better path. If you hear the baby, I hear her coming up, so I apologize. Okay, so then we have the King of Cups. And this is about like trusting your emotions, trusting in where you know that you deserve to go. Believing in like your heart, believing in this like love, knowing the drive, like where you want to go, getting in connection with your heart. And for me, this is like making that choice to trust in yourself, to trust in where your heart wants to go, to trust in that. And I feel like sometimes you worry, like, is this the right decision for me? Here's the Hanged Man. And I feel like this is us looking at it from a different perspective. Yeah, because then we have the Moon, and this is like hidden. I need to look at this from a different perspective because it's hidden. You go very back and forth. I want to just pull a few more clarifying cards. But you go very back and forth. I feel like it's like you can listen to your heart, but it's like, I feel like there's something holding you back. Like your heart or your mind, like it's like you fight each other. Like one day your heart is like all in it, the other day your mind's all in it, and like it's like you go against, like it's always a fight back and forth, whatever this is, like for this new start, this new beginning, this blessing coming in, it's like it's a fight. You can make the choice to go forward with it, to listen to your heart, but it's like you don't know which direction to go. I go very back and forth, and Spirit's like, hey, take a look at it from a different perspective. I need you to kind of flip your perspective, maybe take a step back, kind of look at the overall perspective, because there's things that we don't know or things that we're not seeing in this moment, and that's why you keep going back and forth, okay? So we have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Hierophant, which is patience, working with Spirit, working on that connection. The Judgment, that is something coming forward for you. And then we have the King of Swords, which is making that decision, going with what you want to do. Okay, so for you, I definitely feel like Spirit is trying to tell you it is time for you to be like, to work on what you really want. Listen to Spirit, work with Spirit, and things will come forward for you to make this decision. And there's like a decision that needs to be made, a decision about moving forward, a decision about actually like going forward with whatever this is. Spirit's like, let's make that decision, and I want to help you make this decision, but you're feeling very stuck, very back and forth, okay? And there's a new beginning on the horizon, and maybe you're not aware, sorry if you hear the baby, you're not aware of this new beginning or this vision that's on the horizon. Like, you're not aware of it. It's not here to you. And so maybe you have an idea of it, maybe you have no idea of it, and this is Spirit bringing it forward, where it's like you've been in a very stuck spot, you're asking for this passion to come back, and Spirit's like, hey, listen, I'm bringing things forward for you, you need to listen to me and look at it from a different perspective. And you're like, well, Spirit, I don't like what you have to say right now. And that's why you go very back and forth, because you're like, all right, Spirit, like, I know what you're telling me to do, but I don't want to do that. I don't like the idea of that. That's not what I want. And Spirit's like, listen, be patient with me. I will show you the way, and you will see why I'm putting you in this direction. You'll see. It's like things coming forward, things that were hidden, things that you didn't see before, they're gonna all come forward. Spirit will communicate them with you. You work on your connection with Spirit right now. Let's go ahead and pull just a closing message. All right, live for love. And the first card that we had come out was love. So this, and then here's the Ace of Cups, like we were saying, and then there's the Ace of Swords. It is time for you to listen to your heart. It is time for you, if you are feeling like this is a job, if this is a home, if this is a friend, a family member, if this is a relationship person, if this is whatever this is, it's time for you to follow your heart. Listen to your heart. Let your heart lead you, and just like go forward with it. I feel like your mind is like, well, no, that's a bad idea. Like, that's not stable. That's not logical. That's not this. And your heart's like, please listen to me. Like, I need you to go do something that you care about, that like feels that fire in you, that motivates you, that pushes you. And it's like Spirit's like, listen to me. I know you're feeling stuck. Listen to me. I will reveal everything that has been hidden from you, so you make the choice to move forward and choose love. Okay. So it says, today I put love into everything I do. It is love that gives life all things. I open my heart to this with great power. I act gently and speak with kindness. I fill each thought with love and light. I love God and all beings everywhere. I live for love, and I love myself. I love that. Make sure that you are feeling very open with the love and feeling very full when it comes to this situation. When you are feeling like, you don't know which direction to go, or you don't know if this is the right choice for you, I want you to listen to your heart and just allow your heart to lead the way. Because, and if you are feeling like, you're lost, do some affirmations, do some meditations, work on your heart chakra, work on your crown chakra, really get in connection with yourself. And I think your heart chakra, more than anything, like, to unblock it, welcome new beginnings in, okay? I'm sending you all lots of love and light. Take care.